Hey, it's NJ DeCarlo here, or just DeCarlo for short. And this is a new blog, a new vlog, a new video blog. I hope you're all doing great. If you're here, I'm hoping that you're a writer. If you're not, if you're just interested, that's fine. Because today we're going to talk about a couple things that I know. Insert list of things I know here. Today, I want to talk about Coverfly for writers. Coverfly is a website. And I will go through that website today. And we're also going to talk about what you should be doing as an active screenwriter, as well as the new trend. Well, I wouldn't say trend, the new process as delivering your scripts. Alright? So what I want to do is I want to go to coverfly.com. And we are going to go to understand what Coverfly is. Coverfly is a place for writers, specifically, to send their and submit. It's really submissions places. It's where competitions are pretty much rounded up, and you can submit your screenplays. No matter if it's a short, if it's a TV pilot, or if it's a feature. All those, you can look through the competitions and find out which ones better suit you. Now, there are costs to some of them, so I won't say that they're free, because not all of them are free. There are a few free ones in there, yes. But you gotta understand, there's slim chances of actually getting noticed through the free ones. You have more chances of getting noticed through the ones that are paid because you're paying a fee to be entered in, and not many people have that much money to enter in the scripts. Especially more than one script in a competition. But if you have the money to do so, I advise you to submit your scripts into screenplay contests, mainly because it is your best way to get notes on your script as well. You can pay an extra fee. Sometimes they do give free notes out. Not all of them do. So what I want to say is, take advantage of Coverfly. You have competitions that you can go through. If you scroll through them all, there's plenty of competitions out there, even ones that are with, the Nashville Film Festivals, or even a Slam Dance, Sundance, the We Screenplay. There are plenty of them out there that you can choose from. And like I said, there's quite a few free ones, but a lot of them you have to pay for them. Alright, so be warned that all screenplay contests are not free. You do have to pay for them. Now, the great thing about Coverfly is you create your own profile. And within your own profile, you can actually create projects. Now, these projects are your screenplays. You upload your screenplay as a PDF format to Coverfly. Now, they're protected underneath that. So I want to also make sure to stress this enough. Protect your work. You can register with the WGA, the Writers Guild of America, and that's only for 5 years. But you can also go to, let me pull out my handy-dandy paperwork here that I've got. That isn't it. Let's see, where is it at? Right here. Bingo. I submitted my book that I wrote. It's a short self-help book. But I submitted to the United States Copyright Office. That is also a way to do it. I'll show it here real quick. That way you guys can see it. That it is a real document, and it is registered for life. So make sure you register your projects, all your scripts, register them as well. You can either, like I said, for $25 to $35, I guess, for WGA for 5 years. But with the Copyright Office, it's a little bit more. It's about $55, depending on how big your script is and stuff like that. But it's for life. Just a little bit more, and you'll have it for life. And nobody can take your work away from you, and you have that copyright in your hand no matter what. All right? So, back to Coverfly, with the projects, right? You can go to your projects, and you can add a project to it. You have your script title, those that are working on the title, the writers of the project. You have your amount of pages. They want to know that way when they're opening your project, they know how many pages you are, and that way you're not submitting it to features that are when you have a short, And then you have your logline. Your logline is your most important part of this right here, because it introduces the reader to the basic synopsis of your screenplay. Then you have the format, which I said you have feature, documentaries, treatments, web series, shorts, television, half hour, 1 hour. There's so many of them. There's even a series, Bob, you can actually put into a graphic novel, 15-minute television, which is usually like cartoons and stuff like that. And then you have your genre that you select, which, you have plenty of dramas out there. comedies, horror, sci-fi, thriller, adventure, western. That's my favorite. Historical is also a favorite of mine. And then you have your privacy. You can actually create your privacy to match your needs. You can make it private, or you can make it discoverable. Now, the great thing about Coverfly is that if you make it discoverable, you can actually have people read your script and give you notes on it. That's the amazing part of Coverfly. You can make your scripts discoverable, and you can read other people's scripts and give them notes, and in turn, you get some coins from Coverfly to have somebody else read your script as well, which is pretty cool. And make sure that you submit your project, your screenwriting project, as a PDF format. That's the only thing they'll take. And then from there, when you go to your competitions, you can select a competition that you want to enter into. You select a project from that point. So you have your project already uploaded. It's saved there on Coverfly, and you can just automatically click that project that you already have, and it fills it in for you. That's the great thing about Coverfly. And there's a lot of extras. There's some stuff you can go through, where there's pitch week, virtual live reads, fee waiver programs in case you don't have the money to pay for certain screenwriting competitions. If you have a hardship, if you are a low income, you can actually use the fee waiver program. And then you have your, the industry lists of the most popular lists, the black list, the hit list, the red list, the blood list, all those lists for different screenwriting competitions of winners and stuff like that. So it's a great place to think. I think Coverfly is probably your best bet because it puts everything all in one location versus you having to do research, go online, find some screenplay contest. It's a great way to do it. This is not an advertisement, by the way. I'm just telling you what I found out and what I know now. As a screenwriter myself, this is one of the one-stop shops for screenwriters to begin. And don't put it this way. If you're a beginner, use this to your advantage. This will help your scripts get read, and you'll get notes on them, and you'll be able to improve them and make them even better. And if they become great and you place, that's when the connections start rolling in. And then I also wanted to talking about scripts. The best thing to do as a screenwriter is to read scripts. I cannot stress that enough. I don't do it as much as I should either. I know a lot of people say, well, I hate reading, it's so boring, I'd rather watch it. There's things about understanding as a screenwriter, you're putting it into a format, right? Whether you're using writer duets, whether you're using cell text, final draft, so have it. You got to understand that in order to perfect your craft, you have to study your craft. By studying it, I mean reading other people's scripts. As in, not just scripts that are being tossed around in a group setting. These are scripts like, I want to kind of point these out real quick, that I got from a teacher of mine that's part of the awards process for, I believe, the Oscars and such. I got these scripts from him. Private Life, Beautiful Boy, highly recommended. Great, great, great. And The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. These are scripts that I've come across and I was able to get a hold of from my teacher. And you can find these online as well. There's other places you can look online to find scripts that are within your genre that you're obtaining to write in, okay? I cannot stress enough, read scripts. That's the best thing you can do to perfect your craft. Because when you're going in through you're reading the action and dialogue, you can understand that, oh, this works here because of this. Or say, this is the style that needs to be either quick pace when it comes to action, needs to be quick, right? Or when it comes to certain elements of drama, like this makes it so the tense moments, this is what makes it, okay? But that's one thing I cannot stress enough, is to read scripts. I've been hammered that through my times as a student in a screenwriting class. You gotta read scripts. That's how you perfect the craft, is by learning from people that have been successful and have had their screenplays made into films. Read those scripts. Now, the last thing I kind of want to talk about real quick is post-COVID-19. I was reading an article, I believe it was on Vanity Fair not too long ago. I'll find the link and put the link right here so you can see for yourself. And it's post COVID-19. Obviously, people are very, how you say, cautious, more cautious now than they were before COVID-19 because COVID was spreading like wildfire, essentially. And I'm not going to go into my beliefs of COVID-19, but to limit the spread of germs, Hollywood has come to the notion that scripts will not be presented in a paper format on set. Now, why do I say that? Why do I bring that point up? It's because we're in the new age of technology. This was going to happen eventually. Whether they're going to use it as a Kindle or a tablet format, but it's going to be a PDF format. Now, what sucks about this is my opinion, what sucks about this is for a screenwriter on set that is trying to alter the script, you can't make notes on it unless they're going to develop an app for that as well, right? There's so many apps out there. I wouldn't doubt that there's an app out there already that you can modify your scripts and it sends to everybody, right? That'll be a format that everybody has to get used to. So be ready for that. If you get your scripts made and it gets bought up and you're part of the set, make sure that you understand that technology is going through Hollywood. And that's all I had for today. That's just some small things, small discussions, and I hope that this helps you. I really do. That's what I'm here for. I want to help you guys succeed, and I hope that in my endeavors I succeed as well, because that's all we want people to do, is to succeed in life, right? So make those scripts, read scripts, submit them to contests, ask not your friends or your family to read your scripts, but actually people in the industry that you know that you can connect with to read your scripts and give you some notes as well. And then just be safe out there, and I hope you guys have a great one. Thank you.